Available now. Link below.
Tonight, a storm brews over Washington as House Republicans take a dramatic stand wielding the power of the subpoena against Attorney General Merrick Garland. At the heart of the tempest, a scandal so profound it threatens the very fabric of our republic. Classified documents, alleged cover-ups, and whispers of corruption echo through the halls of power, painting a troubling picture of the Biden administration. As Garland stands accused of lying, a nation watches, hungry for the truth. This isn't just another political drama, it's a battle for transparency, accountability, and the soul of our nation. In a world where the truth seems more elusive than ever, one question remains: what are they hiding? So stay with us for a report that cuts through the noise, demanding answers, and you don't want to miss my final thought, because in times like these, understanding the truth isn't just important, it's essential for every American. Before we dive deeper into our special report, let's not forget the importance of being prepared. In a world where truths are twisted and chaos lurks around every corner, much like the bureaucrats spinning webs of deceit in Washington, it's crucial to stay ready. That's why you need to visit preparewithgary.com. Imagine for a moment the peace of mind you'd have knowing you're prepared for any emergency. Just like House Republicans demanding transparency, demand the best for your family's survival. Get $60 off a 4-week emergency food kit from My Patriot Supply, the nation's leader in preparedness. Sealed to last 25 years and packed with over 2,000 calories a day, this kit ensures that you are ready for whatever lies ahead. So don't wait for the next scandal to disrupt your life. Prepare now at preparewithgary.com. Remember, order by 3 p.m. for free same-day shipping. Stay ahead of the chaos. Now, in the heart of our nation's capital, a battle for truth and transparency wages on, a saga that exposes the fault lines dividing our republic. At the center of the storm is the Biden document scandal, a narrative so riddled with evasion and deceit that it compels us to question the very integrity of our leadership. House Republicans, led by Oversight Chairman James Comer and Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan, have taken a bold step forward, demanding accountability where there has been none. They've issued a subpoena to Attorney General Merrick Garland for materials related to Biden's handling or mishandling of classified documents, materials that could shine a light on the murky waters of this administration's practices. The audacity of the Department of Justice under Garland's helm to stall and obfuscate the truth is not just disappointing, it's a dereliction of duty. The silence and vagueness in response to the subpoena are as telling as words, indicative of a cover-up in progress. This isn't mere speculation, it's the conclusion drawn from observing a pattern of behavior that prioritizes political survival over the rule of law. And the refusal to provide transcripts, notes, video, and audio files is a glaring red flag, signaling that there is much they wish to keep hidden from the public eye. Take a look.
All right. New subpoena issued today to the Attorney General Merrick Garland by the House Oversight and Judiciary Committee Chairman James Comer, Jim Jordan as well. They are asking for the full transcript of President Biden's interview with the special counsel Robert Hur. In part, the head of the Oversight Committee says, quote, "We owe it to the American people to provide transparency and accountability about the extent of Joe Biden retaining sensitive materials and the concerns raised about the current mental state and fitness to be president of the United States." All right, Mick, he says that this is owed to the American people. Is it? And then I would ask you, too, what does Donald Trump owe to the American people then in the name of transparency?
Yeah, I'm not sure they're going to get this stuff. I'll leave it to Scott on what the legalities are around this type of testimony and so forth. I can't imagine they would be getting this. They might get it after the next election. And I'm dead serious about that. But they're not going to get this stuff now.
They're going to get
Hope springs eternal. They're not going to get it. If they do, it's heavily redacted. There's no obligation. This is an internal investigation, one that includes national security pieces, and I just don't see they're going to get it. I don't know if they're going to impeach anybody for not turning it over, but you just don't get this stuff. You
should
don't
they
want
turn
it in
it
the
over?
public market.
Look, I'm an Article I supremacist, and I think Congress should get the documents it's demanding. I'm kind of concerned about their motives here, which I think are political and just designed to try to humiliate the president.
In this town? Really?
So, like, you know, but typically I side on err on the side of Congress getting the documents it's well.
As we delve deeper into the intricacies of this scandal, it's imperative to understand the gravity of the situation. Now, the video clip you've just seen underscores the tension and the stakes at hand. It's not just about documents, it's about the potential compromise of our national security and the integrity of our highest office. Now take a look here. The subpoena sent to Garland, detailed by Chairman Comer and Jordan, is more than a request for information. It's a demand for clarity in a sea of confusion. Now this document, which we have an image of, serves as a testament to their commitment of uncovering the truth. And as you can see, the specificity of the request leaves no room for ambiguity. They're not merely asking, they are insisting on transparency for the American people. Yet the response from Garland and his department has been anything but transparent. Their reluctance to provide the requested materials by the set deadline speaks volumes about the lengths to which they will go to protect their own. It's a clear indication that the Biden administration is more concerned with preserving its image than with upholding the principles of justice and accountability. Now, the saga isn't just a political skirmish, it's a symptom of a deeper melee afflicting our government. The mishandling of classified documents by President Biden and his subsequent handling by the DOJ raises serious questions about competence and integrity at the highest levels. It's not merely about procedural missteps. It's about a systemic failure to adhere to the standards of governance that we, as a republic, stand for. Comer and Jordan, through their determined pursuit of the truth, embody the spirit of oversight that is crucial in a functioning republic. Their actions are not driven by partisan vendettas, but by a genuine concern for the rule of law and the security of our nation. The stonewalling by the DOJ under Garland's watch not only undermines the efforts of these committees, but also erodes public trust in our institutions. As this investigation unfolds, it is becoming increasingly clear that the issue at hand extends beyond the mishandling of documents. It's about whether the White House or President Biden's personal attorneys imposed any restrictions during the interviews that could limit the scope of the investigation. Now, such actions, if true, would represent a direct interference in the pursuit of justice, further complicating an already tangled web of deceit. Moreover, the Judiciary Committee's quest for materials related to its oversight of the DOJ's commitment to impartial justice is critical. The handling of investigations concerning both President Biden and his presumptive opponent, President Donald J. Trump, is under scrutiny. The balance of justice must be upheld, devoid of political influence or bias. The American people deserve a justice system that operates with integrity, impartiality, and transparency. So as we inch closer to the deadline set by Comer and Jordan, the pressure on Garland and the DOJ mounts. The American public watches closely, awaiting a response that could either restore faith in our justice system or further cement the belief that our government is marred by corruption and cover-up. The refusal to comply with the subpoena would not only be a slap in the face to the principles of our nation, but also a missed opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Now, if you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. In this tumultuous chapter of American governance, the Biden document scandal illuminates a critical juncture for our republic. As House Republicans, led by Chairman Comer and Jordan, stand firm in their quest for transparency, they challenge a system seemingly entrenched in obfuscation and evasion. The refusal of Attorney General Garland to provide requested materials not only undermines the integrity of the Department of Justice, but also raises profound questions about the state of our nation. This isn't merely a political skirmish. It's a litmus test for the rule of law in America. As citizens of this great republic, we must demand accountability from our leaders, not as partisans, but as stewards of our republic. The fabric of our nation is woven with the threads of transparency, integrity, and justice, values that must be upheld regardless of political allegiance. Let's stand united in seeking the truth, for the truth lies in the salvation of our republic. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.